going on, everybody? Joel here from State 48 Exotics, and we're back. We got another video. We're kind of doing this a little bit right now, so very excited. I mean, it's easy when it's egg laying season and hatchling season, so we have a lot of content now, so it makes it better to make these videos. But anyways, today's video is kind of a little bit about Rainbow, the Rainbow project. Kind of what we have going on here. We just had some pretty cool eggs that were actually laid just now, and we just had an incredible clutch hatch from a snake that, quite honestly, I didn't know if we were ever really gonna get eggs from her. So very excited for that. I wanna give a quick shout out to MJ over there at the Trap Talk podcast. Dude, thank you so much for the shirt. Obviously, gotta represent. And without further ado, we're gonna kind of jump into this and check out some of these snakes. Okay, so here she is, this girl right here. This is a hypo inchi hosshead rainbow, but I mean, look at the colors on this animal. I mean, we have a hypo inchi right here. Where's she? Right here. So we do have a hypo inchi right here, and I just don't think they're quite the same. This, you know, I guess I should say this is also a pastel. So this is a pastel hypo inchi, right? And this is just a hypo inchi. But I mean, look at the colors down here, right on the edge of the snake. This is just a magnificent looking animal. So with that, I'm hoping, oh, chow time. The snake's always hungry. But with that, I'm hoping that any luck here, we can prove this girl out. And it was bred to our super inchi hypo rainbow, so very, very excited for this. I mean, if we can prove this girl out, man, down the future, we're gonna have some really cool stuff, because, you know, we'll already have a female up to size, so all of our double heads and stuff that we've made in this, it's gonna be great, right? We're gonna have a female, plug right in. So let's get her off these eggs, get it in the egg box, and then we'll check out some of those babies. So I will say, babies haven't shed yet. We're just kind of getting a quick sneak peek of a couple of the animals while we do like a little cleanup bath with them. Okay, so this clutch here is kind of a bit of a heartbreak. And also, I skipped a page here. She had 6 beautiful eggs. I didn't, for some reason, film it. I don't know why. Y'all have seen ball python eggs. It looked like ball python eggs in a hatch, right? Or like, you know, in a hatch tub. So gorgeous, can't wait for those to hatch. And then this right here is our first double het clutch of the year. They just hatched out 8 eggs, 7 eggs. All of them went bad besides these 2. So that was a huge bummer, but not gonna lie, we hit a massive winner that you can kind of see down there right now. This was the snake that died on us and came back to life. So it was the Orange Dream Cinnamon Vanilla Bongo. We picked up from Aussie Boyd's a couple years ago. She showed up, there was a huge delay in Indianapolis, it was freezing. She showed up lifeless. We slowly brought her to life, full circle. Here are some of her babies. So very excited for that. And this, of course, was bred to the super inchi hypo rainbow male that we picked up. Very excited. There is a huge winner here. Since we'll just dive in real quick here. I really, you know, not 100% sure what this guy or gal is right here, but this, I think, is an inchi cine. Pretty awesome, very rusty colors. You know, I think that's a big part of that inchi cinnamon. And I, you know, haven't done a whole lot of work with cinnamon, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of research here, but I believe inchi cinnamon is allelic. So from this snake right here, you really can't get any normals. You're either gonna get inchies or you're gonna get cinnies. So very excited on this little animal here. Extremely bright, very, very beautiful. You know, there's nothing like new snake day, right? And even better than new snake day is new baby snake day, fresh out of the egg. So very, very, very excited for this animal. Obviously, double het hypo rainbow, integral for the future of State 48 and especially for the Rainbow Project. So these are big snakes for us. Here's the winner, right? Here's the winner of the clutch. I mean, look at that freaking animal. This is madness. This Bongo gene just mesmerizes me. So what I believe we have here is a Inchi cinnamon Bongo, obviously. And I think maybe Orange Dream is in play here. I'm not entirely sure. Also Vanilla. Vanilla was also in the pairing. You know, one of those genes very hard to tell. And especially with this snake right here, you know, we haven't shed yet. We haven't gotten our first meal in. So these snakes are gonna turn a lot different after this first shed. So I always have difficulty, you know, showing the snakes off before that first shed, but sometimes you're just too excited that you just gotta kind of whip it out. But crazy, and you all know I like those highway-like patterns, and that is what Cinnamon Bongo is really doing. And this right here, this is a double hit hypo rainbow. Can you imagine this animal with rainbow? I mean, this is look at this snake. This is crazy looking. So very excited for these two animals. Obviously, bit of a bummer on the clutch itself. That was unfortunate, but you know, always next year. And let me tell you, this was one heck of a clutch for us, even though we had a little bit of bad luck. So next year we'll get them all. And since we're on the subject of rainbows, I felt like I would address some of the comments I hear about the project. And the biggest comment I usually hear about the project is that, well, it just looks like a banana. And to that, I have a twofold reply, right? First being, what a compliment, right? What a compliment that some gene looks like banana. Because it is certainly arguable that banana has been one of the most influential genes that have came out in recent times, and for good reason. It's absolutely incredible. Impactful single genes you can get, especially as far as like color goes, right? The color palette it brings is incredible. Those are the same kind of color tones we're getting from rainbow, which brings me to the second part of this. Rainbow has a difference to it, and that difference is it doesn't change as it ages. It stays that same tone, right? And so with that, I'm gonna show you two combinations right now, a banana combo and a rainbow combo, the only rainbow combo we have. So let's check those out and let me know if you can pick out which one is which. Okay, so here they are, real quick. Which one's banana, which one's rainbow? Right, so there is actually a gigantic difference between the genes, and that is this right here. Bananas generally get all of these black spots, which really, for all intents and purposes, this is an incredible looking snake. I actually really like the black spots and where they come in. They usually come in those lavender colors. But to the point, this is the rainbow. He's actually in shed, which is, you know, go figure. But let's see if we can get tagged by two snakes here. There's the difference in their color tone. Now, before everybody gets crazy in the comments, I recognize we have a lot of genes at play here, but what we do also have is two combos and how they're interacting with two different sets of like combinations of genes, right? So it's just going to show that a lot of genes that you add to banana, you're still gonna get a lot of this spotting that develops as they age, and whereas rainbow, you're gonna primarily get the same snake as it hatched out as it ages, and that is exactly what has me excited for rainbow. I think that gives it a ton of potential and a really unique color palette to work with in a lot of these double recessives. So very excited for Rainbow Project, obviously. And to give you an idea, banana on our left, this is a spot nose leopard yellow belly banana, and this is a super inchy hypo rainbow. So we also have hypo in there. I know that does a lot. Inchi actually in banana does seem to, you know, clean things up a little bit, if you will, as Inchi does in most genes. But this is it. This is why I'm very excited for it. They are very similar and very different at the same time, and that's just perfect for me, because we're gonna see some cool stuff with Rainbow, and hopefully we can keep a lot of the color of a banana. And with that mini rant aside, I am now going to teleport you in time to when those hatchlings had their first shed. So let's go check them out. Okay, so first animal up is this one right here, and this one here is honestly such a confusing snake for me. I've sort of reached out to a couple different people to try to get some maybe ideas on what we're really looking at here. And through the use of, let's say, other snakes, like, you know, posted on Morph Market, World of All Pythons, things like that, bouncing ideas off of everyone else, I honestly think that this might be an Inchi Bongo Orange Dream. I am confused. If it's not that, then I think Inchi might be missing, but I wouldn't suspect Inchi's missing just because, you know, the male was super Inchi, right? But the problem is this is our only first clutch with that male this season so far. So with two snakes, you know, maybe not necessarily proved that part out, but fairly confident. I'm fairly confident in comparing and contrasting between other animals, like, you know, like I said, other animals on the internet. But I mean, this snake is stunning. Look at those side patterns. Like, that is pretty wild, and that striped neck right there. So these are all, you know, sort of things as far as, like, you know, the striped neck, the thickness of the pattern, the keyholing kind of going across the back of the neck here. These are all some of the things I see, like, with a lot of Bongo combos, right? So that's kind of what we're leaning towards. This is a maybe to be determined animal. It is a female, and I am either way extremely excited for this snake. Her colors are just stunning, and when we get this full circle into Rainbow, this is going to be one incredible animal. Okay, so now it's time for, this is the crown jewel, right? This snake. Whoo! You know, she is, I actually don't know. It is very similar to Mom. So what I really think we have going on here is a Inchi, Bongo, Cinnamon at a minimum, right? At a minimum. The other genes at play were Orange Dream and Vanilla. I think there's a really good chance this animal is also Orange Dream. I mean, the colors, look at the side pattern. Like, this is like a burgundy red highway, right? Like, this is the coolest. I'm telling you, Bongo. Bongo is like the coolest gene to be working with right now, and I don't feel like it's getting enough attention, which is perfect, because we will continue to make hopefully some innovative animals with it in the near future while prices remain reasonable, right? But I mean, just look at this animal. This is one incredible animal, and I can't imagine. Let's you know, bring in some of that color palette, right? And then now we're gonna add those deep, like, you know, lavenders and purples and stuff that we're gonna get from Rainbow, because this, in fact, is, you know, the double het, right? So don't know the sex right now. We're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is a male. This would be a really, really nice male to have. No, we got ourselves a little female. Which, perfect, big fan of adding something like this to the mix. You know, this is going to be a fantastic addition to the Rainbow project, and quite seriously, like, this snake all by itself, this is amazing. I have no words, right? You know, we're gonna we're gonna somehow improve on this, which I think is gonna be difficult, to be honest. Well, there it was, right? Clutch shed out, magic of editing, right? We time traveled, so that's always fun. Very excited for those two snakes. It sucks that we lost, you know, most of that clutch, right? You know, perfect, I guess. We got two females, right? That's investing in the future a little bit, right? So by the time those females are grown up, we should have some pretty cool, hopeful visual rainbows. So very excited, very excited. That Bongo combo still like just blows my mind. But yeah, you know, look at this, sort of consistent. Yeah, without further ado, I want to thank everybody showing up, showing support still. I truly appreciate it. Let me know what you think about that clutch. And next clutch we post on here is it's a confusing one. It is a confusing one, but my mind is blown. So very excited for that. But without further ado, we will see you next time. Hope you're having a great morning, evening, night, whenever you may be watching this. And until next time, see ya. What is this?